Have you ever pondered the incident in the Bible where Jesus cursed a fig tree, causing it to wither away? This intriguing event is documented in both the Gospels of Matthew and Mark. And it's more than just a curious anecdote. It's a symbolic act loaded with deeper meanings and teachings. We're going to delve into this topic today, so buckle up and prepare to dive deep into the story of the cursed fig tree. In the next few minutes, we'll explore this incident in detail, seeking to understand its deeper meaning. The story goes that Jesus, feeling hungry, approached a fig tree hoping to find fruit, but all he found were leaves. This incident, as recorded in the Gospels of Matthew and Mark, is a profound one. In his hunger, Jesus went up to a fig tree, anticipating it to be laden with fruit. But to his disappointment, the tree bore nothing but leaves. Reacting to this, Jesus spoke words of judgment that resulted in the fig tree withering away. Now, this wasn't just any fig tree. It was likely a volunteer tree, one without an owner. During those times, it was a common practice for travelers to pick fruit from roadside trees. So, imagine the scene. Jesus, the Son of God, hungry and expecting to be nourished by the fruit of the tree, only to find it barren. His words, a pronouncement rather than profanity, led to the tree withering away. It's a stark image, isn't it? But why would Jesus, known for his mercy and love, curse a tree? Let's dive deeper. This incident was not a random act of frustration. Rather, it was a deliberate and instructive warning. The fruitless fig tree in this context is laden with symbolism. It stands as a representation of the Israelite nation's apostasy, their turning away from God's commands and their spiritual commitments. This spiritual barrenness, much like the barren fig tree, ultimately led to their rejection and crucifixion of Jesus, the very embodiment of divine love and salvation they had been waiting for. This episode also serves to refute a common misconception. Some interpret biblical prophecies to suggest a revival of the old nation of Israel in what is often referred to as the end times. However, the symbolism of the withered fig tree seems to suggest otherwise. It implies a spiritual barrenness that cannot be simply revived or restored by earthly means. So the cursing of the fig tree was not about the tree itself, but a symbol of a much larger issue. In conclusion, Jesus' action was a demonstration of divine judgment. We've walked through the incident, unraveling the layers of symbolism it holds. The fig tree, once lush but fruitless, stood as an emblem of Israel's spiritual barrenness. Jesus' curse on the tree was not a display of anger, but a stark warning. It underlined the consequences of not bearing good fruit, echoing the fate of a nation that had lost its spiritual way. Jesus, as the Son of God, used this incident to teach us about the consequences of spiritual barrenness and the importance of bearing good fruit in our lives. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and we hope you found it enlightening.